what makes a good product? Because like, you know, we gonna go back based off what we've seen on Twitter this week. You feel me? Me personally, I think this is how they personally feel about the brand. Is what makes them feel like a product is good or bad. Because, as we know, you feel me, most big designer brands don't use top quality shit. They use, you feel me, whatever, like, not saying whatever, but they just put it on like something good enough that can sell, and then once you, like we was talking about, once you watch it, it's like,
they use the dollar t-shirt.
yeah, you feel me, once you watch it, it's done, it's over with, you feel me? So I feel like if they feel the brand is quality in their mind, then the product is good to the masses or whatever, however you want to feel about it. Cause it's like,
shit, I feel like every is tough because like everybody, I feel like it depends on each person. So like everybody got different reasons for why they call something a good product. You feel me? There's a lot of people who don't care about like the material. They're only looking at what it looked like. You feel me? Like you got people who, you feel me, I like this style. I don't care how cheap it look or whatever. This is the style I like. So that's a good product. You got other people who be like, well, I want my hoodies to last, boo, boo. So they might fuck with a more simple hoodie because that thing is really durable, you feel me? Or you got some people, like, I know like a couple people started telling me like, I like your shit because it's really thick and it's actually warm. Like I could throw on this hoodie and it actually be warm, and cause that's the way I like to dress when I'm cold. Feel me? And then other people who don't care about that shit. Like some people like, nigga, I'm throwing on this hoodie regardless. Like if I gotta put a puff coat on top of it cause I'm cold, it is what it is. You feel me? You got some people who wear hoodies in the summer and type shit, so they don't care about the hoodie being thick or not. Feel me? But like some people like, they like shit a certain way and other people don't. But I think it just depends on whatever specific customer. Like if we could brought 10 people in here, everybody probably would agree on some shit, but it's some shit that they add on themselves. Like, you feel me? I like this because of this. You feel me? Or, you feel me? You got people who got brand loyalty, like you said. Like, some people like shit. Nike and Adidas make the same shit, but I feel like Nike make better shit. Mind you, it's like, come on, bro. Like, it's the same quality shit. Like, you feel me? But that's how they personally feel. Like, oh yeah, Nike always been better. Like, boo, boo. Like, but it be like, bro, they make the same shit. It's coming from the same place.
Feelings. That's why I think it's feelings. It ain't just.
It's just the customer.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like the customer, they like the $10 shirt or the $100 shirt.
They want the money, but the $10 might be the same same exact shirt.
Right. So it depends on the customer. It depends on who you selling to. For real, that makes it a good product. But if you don't think it's a good product,
yeah, that's a whole another story.
That's a
whole other story, and that's why like it's important. Like motherfuckers gotta learn to distinguish between like good quality and good product. Like you can't call something a bad product because you personally feel like that. That's being hella objective, bro. You gotta be very detailed. Like, okay, I can say this product is bad because of the quality of this shit. Oh, this shit washed out. You feel me? It washed out bad. Alright, that's cool. That's bad quality product.
But somebody else might like it.
Yeah, but just because you don't like something, you can't call that shit like, you feel me, a bad product. You can't. And I feel like that's what happens with a lot of black businesses. Like they say, oh, we have bad products, but nah, you just don't fuck with it because you've had a bad either experience, you feel me, or a situation with that, you feel me, certain brand. So like, I feel like that shit needs to be changed, you know.
Change the narrative on that.
You say change the narrative.
Shift the narrative.
Yeah, but no, that shit real life. Cause like, well, I know like we're black businesses and like, you know, like we always talk about, we don't get the same leash. You feel me? And that shit matter. Like I feel like black people always expect us to cater to them instead of like going into it with the same mindset they do if they going to Gucci or they going to Louis Vuitton or they going to Babe or they going to Supreme. Like they don't go the same way. They think like, oh, you feel me? That black brand, they gonna automatically fuck with it. They gonna automatically do this, and then when we don't do that one thing, it's like I ain't fuck with these niggas no more. Like, it's over with. Like you feel me? They gonna badmouth you to everybody else. Like you feel me? Oh, bro, he did all this. You feel me? It was this, that, whoop, or whatever. But mind you, like you might have said like, I'm not changing my password. Like that's probably what you really would have told them. But they were like, shit, bro, he wanted 100 for that shirt, bro. His shit wasn't even all that. And then you go to Gucci and buy that same exact shirt, just printed with Gucci on it.
400.
400.
You feel me? How you feel about that shit, Tyler?
Well, shit, from the perspective of like the creator, what I think is a good product, not what I think the customer may think. I think something that's honest to the creator. You feel me? Like something that you put your heart or your mind into. Like I'm just looking at it from a different perspective. It seemed like the conversation around what the customer might say, but as far as the motherfucker that created it, shit, I just say some shit that's honest to you.
That's real. I ain't putting on this shit.
Yeah. But some
Shit, you
people
put
will
some meaning
out
into it, some shit, you feel me? Like you made personal, some shit like
Shit.
that.
I done put out some bullshit myself before, like, you feel me, just to do it, like, you feel me, just
Bullshit.
I
I
did
see
it for real, like, you feel me? Like, motherfucker, like, you gotta think, like, all the time, sometimes motherfuckers' mindset don't be on, like, you feel me, I wanna make something that means something to me, or, you feel me, I wanna make something that really come out and I really put my work into this. Some motherfuckers like, bro, trying to make some t-shirts so I can make some money. I didn't got to it. I didn't have my time where I'm like, I'm gonna put something out, you feel me? I'm rushing it because I just want to put something out and make, you feel me, a couple of dollars. And then, you feel me, when you really been doing this for a long time, you see the difference of the rollout, you feel me? Some motherfuckers will really, and some customers will really pay attention to that type of shit, where it's like, this ain't what you usually be doing, like, you feel me, this not, you feel me, it's not up to par of what your shit really do.
Customers you like.
You feel me? That's somebody that's gonna keep it 100 with you, like, you feel me? They not just blindly supporting us. Obviously, you like the blind support because it's like, hey, you feel me? That's your money. Like, monetary value is gonna that reigns supreme over everything else. But it's like at the same time, other people are gonna keep it honest with you, so you can keep it honest with yourself, so that you know, like, you feel me? Okay, I gotta take it. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta step back, take your time more. You feel me? And get to the point where it's like you not just doing some bullshit. I feel like I done got to that point right now. Like, if I put some more shit out right now, I'll probably be doing some bullshit. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna take my time and roll out some shit, because I did just roll out some good shit. I don't want to follow that up with some weak ass shit. Now people like, oh, he lost it. Like, yeah, like inconsistent. You want to kind of stay on a consistent basis with your shit, so people can trust that your shit always gonna be a certain level of quality, a certain level of, you feel me, design and shit like that. So,
Consistency is so important. I ain't gonna lie. If motherfuckers see you bullshitting, like the customers see you bullshitting, they not gonna really wanna fuck with you like that. Like, they can tell.
Take you seriously, you feel me? Because you're not serious with the shit. I can have people tell me like, you feel me, they want to support me because they feel like I'm actually trying, like, this is what I want to do. You got other people who like, nigga, I just started a clothing line, and a year later the clothing line is non-existent. It ain't nowhere to be found, because they just wanted to make some dollars real quick, because that was the cool thing to do. Everybody dropping a clothing line, you feel me? So it's like, I'm trying to be here for the long haul, not the short haul. I'm not finna just put out a t-shirt every fucking week. You feel me? It's a different color, a different, like, you feel me? Because it's like, all right, you're not taking this seriously. You just trying to do this for this whole month. This whole year. Next year come around, you done ran out of ideas. Like, you ain't got no creative direction with your shit no more. Like, it be like that. And another point you was talking about, like, with customers and the short lease, I feel like it's crazy because how many people didn't come to y'all and ask for a custom order? And it'd be like, customers be wanting you to appeal directly to them, and it'd be like, bro, like, you feel me? There's no way for me to become big and make money and shit if I'm appealing to one person. You can't please everybody. I'm trying to please the majority. Exactly. That. So it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, people will hit you up and like, oh, you should make this hoodie in green.
Oh my God.
Okay, but if I
You
do
the only
that,
motherfucker.
or you the only person that want this hoodie in green.
Everybody else want this hoodie in green, bro.
Because it's like, damn, what the fuck? Or you feel me? You got that one girl who everything you need to make need to be pink, but everybody don't like pink. And you feel me? Like, it don't work like that. Or you feel me? A person tell you like, oh, you should do the design like this, and they be like, well, boo. I have people all the time ask me for how much for a custom shirt. I'm like, I'm
600, 300.
You're not gonna pay the price because it's not gonna be worth my time to even fuck with that type of shit. And I'm gonna keep it lit. The more you tell people and give that leeway to people, it's gonna be. One person gets some custom shit, now everybody wants custom shit. Now you gotta become a one-on-one type person because nobody wants the shit that everybody getting. They want the one-on-one like the other person. I'll pay the extra money.
They don't know that,
Like,
like,
doing my shit though.
see, they don't know that, like, we get most of our shit in bulk. We can't, so we order just one. First of all, we gonna pay the high to get it made, so we gonna resell it to you for the high. It's gonna be like I said, we want like one hoodie. That one hoodie might cost 100 just because you want it specifically just like you.
Gotta tell him, bro.
I be telling them, I'm like,
Tell them the extra price.
and
they be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just get something else for you.
oh my God.
Because it's not worth my time. Like, that's all it
But
is. It's not worth my time.
when I was gonna drop these on my line, I told everybody, I'm like, you want custom 250. Send me 250 and I'll make you a custom. Hell.
And then people don't be understanding how much time it takes to make a one-on-one. You feel me? Like, they don't realize that, bro, I'm taking the same amount of time to make your one hoodie that I would have to make these 40, 50 hoodies. So, you can't sit here like, motherfucker, they hit me up a couple of weeks before their birthday. You trying to make me a custom sweatsuit for my birthday? Shorty, how the hell? Like, how the hell? Where do you expect? I don't make clothes in my basement. Like, I don't got the whole factory together, sewing and knitting stuff together. Like, you feel me? I'm like, bro, what you want me to do? I can't make you a sweatsuit for your birthday. Your birthday 2 weeks from now. If you'd have told me that 3 months ago, maybe I would have put something together.
I would have put it in consideration, but
You feel me?
I would have told her a price, see what she gonna say.
Nah, cause of shit, I've had a motherfucker like, oh no, I'll give you 500 right now.
I would've
Like,
took that.
okay, I'll take your 500. But there's no way you're getting this sweatsuit in 2 weeks. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that. And you're gonna be hella mad on your birthday when you don't have this sweatsuit. Yeah, now you on Twitter and Instagram shaming me. Like, nah, bro. Like, people from the get-go, like, boo, boo.
Then that's when you,
Nah.
you post some messages and all this shit.
But like, and I mean, some people eat off of that shit though. Some people really only, I didn't like, oh girl, she make hella one-on-ones. That's what she do.
oh, Kai?
Yeah, Kai.
Hey, Kai
She
dope
make
as
hella
fuck. Shout out her.
one-on-ones, you feel me? But at the same time, it's easier for her because she actually makes her shit. Like she cuts
She
so
hands
hard,
on her
you
shit,
feel
so
me?
like, yeah,
So it's like she can
Ooh, she got time.
take a, you feel me? Like, I mean, it's a pandemic, you feel me? She probably do got really hella time to be doing that shit. But you reach a whole nother market with
Now
that
you
shit
do
too.
it.
Because some people really just want some shit that nobody else can have whatsoever. Like, you feel me?
So speaking of that, what's the next question? It's a
What's the next question? So back to what they were saying on Twitter.
because that's what's
The
going
bag,
on.
the bag versus Clout. You feel me? Do y'all think? We addressed this before in a couple episodes before, but like, you feel me? How to do the bag?
Oh, that was a big ass topic.
On Twitter, on Thursday.
They made Patrick delete his tweet because everybody was acting with food.
But look though, you know,
The candle man.
But look,
Candle
I will tell you
fucking ass out,
this. I will tell you this.
I should have thought of Canada.
I'll tell you this though. Everybody, it's easy for Patrick to do what he do because everybody like Patrick. You feel me? Like,
He's a fucking good person.
He's
Like,
a good person.
everyone
But
like.
at the same time, this was my point about the shit is that you can never like, you feel me? You can never try to tell somebody the only reason why you're popping is because you're popping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
what
the
somebody
point
told
though.
me, though.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the point. Like,
We don't know the work he put in.
There's no way, like, regardless. But this is the thing. This is what I told Neezy the other day. You feel me? Bior nigga. I'm like, there's no way that hard work turns into anything if you don't get noticed, bro. Regardless. That's just how it works. You feel me? With a business, especially with a business like this, you could be putting out all type of shit. You could be nigga having the tightest shit in the world. If nobody see it, then it don't fucking matter. Like, you feel me? Like, I could be like, oh yeah, I'm one of the best designers in the Bay. Okay, but you don't know everybody in the Bay, so a lot of people not buying your shit. And then somebody else could come out and be selling regular white tees. But everybody in the Bay know them, they support them. That's just how it is, bro. It's cool to support the popular people, bro. That's just how it's gonna go.
So you feel like you gotta be popular for motherfuckers to support you?
You ain't gotta be.
I
wouldn't say you gotta be popular to support you.
But look.
But at the same time, yo, like, this is when that point I had made not a couple of weeks ago when I was just like, bro, if you know that out of 10 people, every 10 people you know, 3 of them gonna buy hoodies, then you gotta make sure that you know more than 10 people, bro. Yeah, like, you feel me? You feel me? If I know 100 people, you only know 10 people, who the fuck gonna sell more hoodies? That's being real. That's just being real, bro. If I know more people know who I am, more people see me all the time, they're gonna buy my shit more than they're gonna buy yours. Nobody knows about you. It don't matter how raw your shit is.
But I will say this though, in this business, we all know we'll gain popularity as we go.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's what I was thinking.
Like as we go, like I ain't gonna.
You can start little and end up.
Like I said, like for example, like you should look at your if you just looking at something like Instagram followers, for example. My calling Instagram started from 0. It's like 906 today.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's 906 different people that's tapping into my brand. Mind you, mind you, now all our brands got different numbers on Instagram or whatever. That's just like
But it all started from 0.
Yeah, it all started from 0. So like, mind you, that's all work that I done put in. You feel me? They not seeing the work. They like I make it look easy, But they don't see that like I'm really giving everybody ever follow this.
Yeah.
Or I'm really I'm really outside, hey bro, follow the Instagram.
But
I'm
that's what I
selling
was
this
talking
media.
about.
I'm doing that.
The one nigga that made the You Matter hoodie, bro. The nigga is Twitter famous. You feel me? He's social media famous. The nigga, the Demetrius nigga or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the hoodies was about like mental health and all that type of shit. Like, shout out to him and everything he's doing to put that on the front street. But it was like, bro, he was selling, you feel me, what, $80, $90 hoodies. And was selling out. And people was on Twitter like, bro, why the fuck these hoodies cost so much? Yeah. Literally all it said was You Matter across the front. Regular hoodie, You Matter. Stitched in hella little across the front.
but you know.
But this was my point. It was that he's popular, and that's a popular thing to do. It's easy. That just makes it easier. You feel me? If you're famous, you can come out, and that's why I say nowadays, bro, there's no way to be famous and not be rich. Like, you feel me? Back in the day, it was motherfuckers. That might have been different. It was fucking famous ass R&B singers and shit that just wasn't rich. Like, you feel me? You wasn't getting paid for what you were doing. Nowadays, you can do anything if enough people know about you. If enough people see you, feel me? We got motherfuckers who like, you feel me? People be hating on the women and shit, and you be like, "What's your talent?" But you don't need to have a talent no more. You're famous. Like, you feel me?
She can just look fucking good.
You feel me? You can get paid nowadays. You can get paid because too many people come to your Instagram every day.
Exactly.
Like, you feel me? Now motherfuckers are paying to put random shit on my fucking Instagram. I'm getting paid for promo because I'm just famous. That's just how it is, bro.
That's
like,
crazy.
if you had a popularity, there's no reason for you not to be rich. So I look at it like this, like, yeah, y'all want to make it seem like it's a bad thing that Patrick is super popular. That's why people support him. But at the same time, he came with that business plan. And you want to say he popular? Who the fuck else is fucking making candles, bro? He don't have no competition.
Who the fuck started booming with candles? I ain't even gonna say
yeah,
start making
so of course the popular
black
person
black
who
people,
fucking here. That's the only person that you can support in that lane. You feel me?
Yeah,
so
that
it's
was
just
his
like,
lane.
yeah.
And also, he put on Twitter, he been doing this. This is his third year doing this. You feel me? Like he been putting
And I didn't know
that
who
work
this
for
nigga
3
was
years.
until last year.
I didn't know who he was till now.
Bro,
You know what I mean? Until he was selling candles, and the cold part about it is I know his little brother.
Yeah, I know.
Never knew who the fuck
Me and
he was.
LV, because we grew up together, so I've been on him. I knew him by default. I didn't really know him like that. Cause like I played football with LV, so obviously.
That's the only reason I knew LV was because of football and shit. And then I didn't know, even when I first met Patrick, I didn't know later on that LV was his brother until somebody had said something. And I asked him, I'm like, bro, LV your brother? He like, yeah, we got said something right now. I'm like, you feel me? And then he was trying to say like, somebody tried to tell him that, oh, you only hella popular, they support you because you're not really from here. I was just like, bro.
Where he supposed to be from?
He's from New Orleans.
They came from Louisiana.
But he been here since over like after the Katrina or something, whatever.
Anybody else miss candles?
I got some candles.
Yeah, this shit right though. He got a good ass.
That's what and that's the thing. He did, like the product
product is quality.
Like, you feel me? Like, people gonna support and shit just cause you popular, but at some point that shit gonna run out.
They gonna continue to support because you got a good
I
product.
come back and I only buy his candles now. I don't buy, you feel me? I don't go to Bath and Body Works and all that shit. I buy that nigga candles, you feel me? And I'ma keep it lit. What make me?
For real?
You
For real?
what?
Ambassador.
You know what? It's another girl that got some candles too. She bought my shit. Her name Kayla. Her shit raw too though, and she doing her thing.
She sell candles?
Candles. She make them herself though. She literally, I be like, I'll text her like, what you got there? She like, what you want? What scent you? What you want to smell like? And literally make it exactly how
I
you
know
want
that
it.
nigga do too.
Yeah,
I done pulled up on him to give him a shirt, and the nigga was like, hold on, I'm making candles right now. Which ones did you want? And I was just like, I wanted mango and I wanted pineapple steak.
And pineapple
She do her name.
Oh God, that's
She's tight though, man. You don't care her name Kayla. Her name on Twitter is like Kayla Vibes. I know she raw. So she raw. She do that same shit though. Like, that goes to show you though, like you said, don't nobody know her. I know her because she bought kosher. You don't know her because.
But that's just how the game goes.
But it's gonna take a nigga like you to get her out there though.
I mean, anytime she posted some shit, I'm retweeting and posting because I actually got candles from her.
But that's how it go. Like that to the point though. It's just like, bro, if more people know about you, that you're gonna pop. That's just how it is, bro. I personally, you feel me? My mama, her main reason why she told me I should start a clothing line is just like, bro, you're hella popular. Like, you feel me? At the least, hella people are gonna know about your clothing line. Even if this shit not raw or not, at the least, like, it's up to you to actually have something good.
Mm-hmm.
But at the least, hella people know you. You feel me? So you could do this. That's why, you feel me? You got motherfuckers who do certain shit, like motherfuckers come out of nowhere and just start rapping. Cause it's like, nigga, the motherfucking popular, hella people gonna support they rap regardless, cause they're fucking popular, regardless if they good or not. Now, if they good, it can go somewhere. Yeah, if they good, it could go somewhere. If they not, then it is what it is. But just like from the get go, it's like, bro, you already then, you feel me, got to a whole, you knocked off a goal already just because you're a popular person. So it's just like, shit. That nigga shit popping because he popular, but at the same time, people come back and support him because his shit good.
Well, to answer the question, do y'all think the bag is cloud driven?
Hell yeah.
Everywhere cloud driven. That's how I feel.
I ain't gonna speak very well on this
I'm
about
talking
the
about
bag.
we for sure cloud driven.
It's,
Oh yeah, we
It's the rappers. That's how I say it.
but it's like, bro, I'm gonna keep it lit because even beyond like rapping, it's anything, bro. Motherfuckers is out here. Whatever is popping at the moment is just gonna blow while it's in the Bay Area. Like, it's just gonna keep going.
I promise you, bro. If I wasn't known before I did clothes, bro, my shit wouldn't win how it went, bro.
But that's my thing. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Being a nobody and trying to start the shit, you
It's
got
hard.
It's gonna be
way
hard.
more obstacles to
But
go
you
by.
got it. But it's like,
to
don't
work
get me wrong.
around.
If you was a
But you
nobody,
can't.
but you knew that one nigga that was
It
famous,
is.
yeah,
You can work around it.
you
And
can
that's
work around it.
You
It's
can
gonna
work
blow.
around it.
It's
You can
gonna
work
blow.
around
You feel me? You gonna get up out of here. You like, okay,
But-
now I'm wearing my shit.
That could also work against you though, because you know motherfuckers will not like you for no reason. Like, I'm not like because everybody like this. Like, I'm not gonna like this nigga because everybody else like him.
I mean, that's part of the game,
That's part of
though.
it.
That's
That's
part
what
of
I hate
it.
that.
That's what I'm
That
saying,
makes
though.
sense.
But I'm
I'm
saying,
saying
it happens, though. It happens, but that's part of, like, you feel me? Regardless, like, you feel me? There's motherfuckers that probably don't like me just for the simple fact that, you feel me? And they don't have no reason besides the fact that everybody else like you. That's just how,
They
that's just
get
how it
money.
is. That comes
You
with
get
shit.
money, they not getting money.
But your clout gonna always, the more people like you, always gonna override it. You feel me?
The
Whatever
bad clout
those
is no-
smash going on with you. But I will say bad news travel faster than good news.
In the Bay Area, for sure.
For sure.
You do one bad thing, bro.
Motherfuckers is messy out here and they want to tear shit down. So, like, you feel me? Some bad shit, that's going, you feel me? Like, I mean, shit. We be talking about shit all the time that we
That's
come
like,
in
bro.
here. We heard some shit on Twitter that we don't even know the people that's involved, and we don't even know how this shit ended up on social media.
Out
You
here,
feel
bro,
me?
this shit is like crabs in a bucket, bro. Like, it,
Like that meme, bro. Y'all remember seen that picture where it's like it was saying females post screenshot of everything except them begging. Cause that's really how I be though. Motherfuckers will tell everything about it except the part that they fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, somebody might really bash your business the whole time. They might be like, nigga, they gave you a hard ass time. They might give you the wrong ass because you never got it.
You gotta remember, negativity sells.
That too.
Feel me? So it's like, that's how people get so much attention on the internet. If you think about it, bro, majority of the Bay Area, bro, when motherfuckers go viral it's for something bad.
You know, it's just
Think
how
about
is,
it, bro. It's
You can
for
flip
something.
it your good way, but that's
They
just
gonna
how
flip it
is.
into something good, but it start off bad. Feel me? Like, for example, like a bitch can say, she'll tweet like, oh my God, my boyfriend just cheated on me, I'm outside his house, then she go in there and she breaking shit. But
Yeah,
now,
put that on
but
the
the first
internet.
tweet, but look, the first tweet that she was cheating and all the shit, nobody really pay attention to it like that. When she go in there and start breaking shit, then that's what's gonna go viral.
And
Then it's gonna get
seen
motherfuckers
it.
to go
Yeah,
back.
that's gonna be on
look
the
at
news.
shit.
You
So
feel me?
then, like, if your shit, for example, if a broad was to post yo Lee, right? She burning the motherfucker. That shit gonna go viral. Cause then it's gonna be like, what the fuck this
What the
nigga?
fuck? What he do?
Feel me?
Like,
Regardless if your shit, like if your
That
shit
could call your ass a racist or something.
Exactly.
And it's, that's what everybody just gonna roll with. Like,
especially
oh,
let her post with no caption. Feel me? It's gonna
let
it's
people
gonna,
create their own narrative.
It's gonna they gonna create their own narrative.
They
Then
gonna fuck with that motherfucker.
then it's gonna be crazy. The Bay Show Shade, the motherfucking narrative that got the most retweets and shit.
That's
gonna
what
stick
that's
to
what
that.
they gonna roll with.
It could be the false from the truth too. It could really be like, it could have nothing to do with what actually happening. Motherfuckers gonna say, take that and run with it.
But I feel like you gotta also realize, like, negativity makes people feel better about themselves more than positivity does. You feel me? Because a motherfucker that sees some shit positive,
That's
that's like,
how
why
I
it
feel,
couldn't be me? You feel me? Why I'm not in that position? That's where the jealousy and the hatred comes from. If you see some negative shit, you always gonna be like, I'm glad that's not me. I'm glad I don't deal with that shit. You feel me? You gonna always look at that shit like, shit, I'm cool. I hope I don't never be in that position. You feel me? Let me clown this motherfucker so motherfuckers think that I'm all good. And you feel me?
That shit like that with
That's just
clothes out here,
everything.
music out here. Nigga, you could be a nigga making rims. Nigga gonna be like, motherfucker, that's supposed to be me. You know what I'm saying?
That's just how it is, bro. But I mean,
They don't-
to answer the question, bro, everything out here is cloud driven, bro. Everything. But at the same time, when it comes to certain shit, where you gotta say, like, to a certain point, it's like that for everything in life. You feel me? So it's like, I won't say it's like such a bad thing. You feel me? I won't say it's hella abnormal, I should say. It's not abnormal for things to be clout driven, but it is out here for sure.
But like another thing is like, alright, for motherfuckers who ain't super popular, like you feel me, just keep working harder, bro. Like motherfuckers that complain about, oh, like don't nobody see my shit. Work harder then. Make your shit be noticeable. Like a lot of people, I feel like I used to do that shit. Like it's crazy because when I started off with my brand, I was just like, bro, like my brand ain't popping enough. But at the same time, it was like, it ain't. I ain't work hard enough at it. But when I started putting my shit into it, a lot of people started seeing it. People were like, okay,
So
I can see your growth.
So you feel like you can work for Clout?
You can work for clout.
You can work for clout.
You can work for some people. I say some people born in this shit and not literally born, but like you just born in this shit. Like shit, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like bro, growing up, bro, I've been hella popular just off of the rip. Like shit, Darren probably tell you. Everybody knew who my older brother was. So off the rip, people knew who the fuck I was. You feel me? So when I got to a certain age, everybody knew me as Imani's little brother. You feel me? In the Bay Area. At that point, I branched off and made my own, you feel me, persona, and you feel me, people understand who I was. But some people get blessed like that. Some motherfuckers shit. And it even beyond that, some motherfuckers shit. You got women who get born with a pretty face. You're gonna end up fucking famous one day because you're fucking pretty. That's how the game goes, bro. Some motherfuckers come out with that. And then you got some people who you feel me, who work for their clout. You feel me? You got motherfuckers who start down here and then end up there. You feel me? You got motherfuckers who start there. Like, you feel me? You got a nigga like Drake who came in the game getting endorsed by Lil Wayne. But you got other motherfuckers who independent came from nothing for real and can end up on that same level. But it's just like, shit. I mean,
Niggas gotta work for that shit.
you could work for the shit, you could be born into it, but I think it's possible for sure. I mean,
But shit, I will say though, don't let that be the deciding factor in how you move. Because you can, first of all, you can tell when somebody moving off clout. Even if they say clout is a new currency, you can tell when somebody moving off clout. They trying to grab attention. It screams. It literally screams at you. Like, you feel me? That's not how you should move. You feel me? At the end of the day, you trying to move off clout. At some point, clout can't leave like that, bro. Like, you can lose all your shit. And clout, it literally is no.
Everybody on the way.
Like I said, it's no, like clout technically isn't money. It isn't anything physical. Like it literally
you gotta turn it into money. You gotta work to return your clout into money.
Like
that shit ain't just give it to you.
Exactly. Like for example, like for me, like I knew all people because like back in like the Facebook and MySpace days, like everybody used to have the link ups at Eastmont and Mayfair and shit. So I was always out. Like, that's how I been doing. I was always out. And then eventually we just all know the same people. That's how literally I started knowing everybody. But
I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of niggas, like a lot of us in here, successful, bro, because of the shit that we used to do before this.
Yeah, for sure.
As far as niggas being outside, shaking hands with niggas, like, yo, bro, I used to get outside, bro, sun up, sun down. Nigga, like, wasn't in the house playing video games like that. I play video games like an hour or two in the street. I'm fucking with niggas though. But I'm going to different cities type shit. Because nigga, eventually, when that hood shit get old, bro.
Hey, that shit can play out there. We all know niggas still in the hood. They 40, 50 still there.
That shit get old, bro.
You gotta expand past that to get to another level.
And because if you don't do that, bro, your brand's not gonna go nowhere, bro. I swear to God, I tell my cousin he got his own brand, bro. He, feel me, he's doing his thing with it, I told him, I'm like, bro, you gotta leave the hood, bro, in order to